What happens when the heart of a city just stops beating? San Francisco's once vibrant downtown is now a hollowed-out shell, with retail icons like Nordstrom, Whole Foods, and Old Navy shuttering their doors in just months. City leaders cite safety concerns and public drug use as the tipping point. But it's not just about perception. When foot traffic dies and storefronts vanish, economic recovery becomes a distant dream. Cities depend on commerce. Revitalization starts with making streets feel safe again. Even the world's tech capital can't innovate its way out of human collapse. Oakland was once known for its grit and culture. Now it's known for its closures. In just 4 years, violent crime surged nearly 120%, forcing even national chains to flee downtown corridors. Entire shopping centers have become ghost plazas, with shattered glass and boarded-up doors replacing customers and cash registers. You can't rebuild an economy on broken windows. To bring people back, cities must first restore trust in public safety, in leadership, and in systems meant to protect. If Target and Walgreens don't feel safe, how should residents feel? Can a city be on the edge and not realize it? Fresno has always leaned on agriculture to weather tough times. But today, homeless encampments line the highways, and shelters are beyond capacity. With eviction rates rising and affordable housing projects stalled, a tipping point looms quietly. It's time Fresno stopped managing and started solving with housing-first models and local work programs. The calm before the storm isn't peace, it's pressure. Stockton has already lived through a financial apocalypse. Now it's bracing for another. After recovering from bankruptcy in 2012, the city was hailed as a comeback story. But fast forward to today, and entire neighborhoods are empty after dark. Homelessness is up, trust in city shelters is down, and the middle class is vanishing. Crisis management won't cut it. Long-term reintegration must become the priority. This isn't just urban decline, it's a second collapse in slow motion. What does it say when the state capital is drowning in its own policies? Sacramento is both the architect of California's housing agenda and one of its greatest failures. Homeless camps line the Riverwalk, and residents report feeling unsafe even steps from the Capitol building. Lawmakers shape statewide solutions, but can't fix their own backyard? California needs less bureaucracy and more boots on the ground. Fixing Sacramento could set the tone for the entire state. It's easy to miss the cracks when they're behind palm trees. In Santa Ana, homelessness has tripled since 2021, but the city's approach has been mostly cosmetic. Routine sweeps, PR statements, and minimal shelter expansion. The result? Tension between residents and outreach teams, and a worsening perception that no one's really in charge. Temporary cleanups without permanent solutions just push the problem down the block. A city can't fix what it refuses to see clearly. You know a city's unraveling when libraries and bus routes vanish first. San Bernardino, long plagued by budget shortfalls, is now closing civic services just as need skyrockets. The unhoused can't access job centers. Kids lose safe spaces to study. Everyone suffers. Without infrastructure, the safety net tears apart at every seam. Reinvesting in public services is cheaper than rebuilding a broken society. When the library becomes a shelter, priorities must shift. Ventura keeps its crisis out of the postcards, but not off the streets. While tourists stroll the pier, RV encampments grow just beyond camera view. Locals report sharp increases in coastal homelessness, but city officials remain quiet, afraid that transparency could damage the economy. But hiding a wound never heals it. To solve this, Ventura must confront it head-on. With tailored coastal zone support and honest community dialogue, pretending stability isn't leadership, it's delay. Out of sight, out of help. Redding, far from California's big coastal cities, is quietly facing rising homelessness, job loss, and medical debt. Many here live in cars, work full-time, and still can't afford rent. In just 1 year, emergency food bank use has doubled. Small cities need tailored solutions, grants for micro-housing, rural transit, and local job pipelines. Big problems don't only live in big cities. Oil can't cushion a housing crisis. Bakersfield's once promised prosperity is slipping. Fast. With rents up and wages stagnant, the city has seen a 40% rise in unsheltered homelessness in just 2 years. Local shelters turn people away nightly, and public frustration is growing louder. Real results demand city nonprofit collaboration, zoning reform, and permanent housing options. You can't drill your way out of poverty. What's happening in California isn't staying in California. As major cities crumble under housing pressure, crime, and failed policy, other states are beginning to mirror the same dangerous trends. Phoenix, Denver, even parts of Texas. Homelessness is growing where housing costs and public services collide. When the largest state can't contain its crisis, the ripple becomes a wave. It's not just a California issue. It's a warning shot to every American city. Ignore it now, and your zip code might be next. If you care about our country's state, don't be scared to subscribe to Trump Wire for more stories the headlines won't tell.